Today is Friday, September 19th, 2008. There's one day left until I propose to the Princess Bonny Jo. I've saved the best location for last. This is the location, really. This is the spot where I fell in love with Bonny Jo. It was the summer. It was very shortly after I met her at Schlotsky's. We used to come out here, and we would park right here, and we would just sit here by the lake and talk for hours. And one night, very shortly after I met her, me, her, and Jason came out here, and we spent all night talking. We would just sit on the hood of her car and talked all night, and that was the night I fell in love with her, and that set the foundation for everything that's happened since. So this is the spot that started it all, really. It's about 10:30 in the morning, and in a couple hours, Bonny's going to go to Bridget's, and then they're going to go to Hotel ZaZa. And Bonny thinks that this is part of Steven's birthday present for Bridget, which isn't true. This is part of my present for Bonny before I propose. You know, I want her to have a nice, relaxing day, which I actually stole this idea from someone. I can't take credit for it completely. Well, I edited the idea. I stole the concept from someone, but then it was my idea to go to Hotel ZaZa and all that. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to propose to Bonny Jo, and this is just so... It's getting pretty surreal because right now, like, this is... Like, one day these are all going to be memories, but right now this is happening. You know, this is the day before I propose. This is like... One day it's just going to be a memory of the day before I propose, but right now it actually is. Like, while I'm filming it right now, tomorrow I am proposing to the Princess Bonny Jo. This morning I worked on the journal, because I didn't get to do that yesterday, because I was busy doing everything with Christian and Bridget and whatnot. And today, this afternoon, Locke is going to come to town. And we're going to go to the Burk's house, and we're going to try out we're just going to kind of do a rehearsal of everything. Maybe this isn't the best location to film this with this water. I should film it at this angle so you can see the water in the background. You can see where I fell in love with Bonny right there. That's the spot right there. Wait, right there. That's where I fell in love with you, Bonny Jo. And it's been uphill ever since. Anyway, we're going to go to the Burk's house. And we're going to kind of do a rehearsal. Since there's not going to be a script, I just kind of need to plan out. You know, the fight and figure out where everyone's going to be. You know, I figured a lot of that out yesterday in that little sort of meeting we had at my house. But there's still a lot to figure out. I think that's pretty much all I'm going to do today. And then tomorrow, we'll probably do the same thing. We'll probably go back up there and rehearse it again, because I want to make sure we've got this down. I bought some pink earplugs. See, we want Bonny to think she's being kidnapped by Bridget. Or I want Bonny. I always say we. I'm sorry. I know I do that, and it's really me, but I just have this thing where I have to say we. I want Bonny to think she's being kidnapped by Bridget. So, the dragon is going to have Bridget's eye mask, the one that she wore when she was trying on the dress bodice. And I just bought some pink earplugs. So, originally I was going to use my own orange earplugs, and I washed them, and they still felt gross. And I'm like, that's disgusting. I don't want to give her my used earplugs. So I went to Walgreens to buy some earplugs, and they had pink ones. I'm like, this is what Bridget would have bought if Bridget was doing this. So that's what I went ahead and got. So tomorrow, probably do the same thing. We're going to, you know, rehearse, and Josh is coming over really early in the morning. Tomorrow's going to be a crazy day. Very crazy day. I'm really excited, because I just keep thinking about how, you know, Bonny's about to go to Hotel ZaZa, and that's going to be a memory for her, and little does she know that, you know, I'm creating these things for her, and it's very crazy to me. Right now, I'm about to just go sit in my truck, and I'm going to start trying to figure out exactly what I want to say tomorrow when I propose. I mean, I know what I want to say. I've always known what I wanted to say, but I think originally I was going to kind of say a lot. But since me and Bonny are going to write our own vows, I already know. I kind of want to save some things that I want to say for, you know, when I write my vows. So I think I'm going to try to kind of downplay what I'm going to say tomorrow. Kind of make it short and simple. Or I say that, but anyone that knows me, I usually don't know how to do anything short and simple. So I guess we'll see if that actually ends up happening. Probably won't. So I know exactly what I want to say, but I want to kind of write it down and figure out the order I'm going to say these things, and I'm actually going to practice this for a change because I want to get this right. You know, I don't want this to be one of my things that I just wing and hopefully I pull it off. You know, I don't want to have any regrets of, oh, I forgot to say that thing. So I'm going to be working really hard on that in a moment. I just can't believe this is where I fell in love. Right here. Right there. You know, we were 16 and pretty much, like when I first met Bonny, I had a crush on her. Like pretty much from day one, really. But the night that we came out here, that was when, like, I mean, I was 16 and I was imagining myself marrying her. Now I'm going to. I mean, tomorrow I'm going to ask her anyway. It took me 6 years to get around to asking you, Bonny Jo. Well, we had a good run. We had 2 years where we were just best friends, and that was a fun 2 years for us. And then we've had 4 years of dating.